It seems more like London than Tennessee today. This last day of November. It's Christmas, and if it's Christmas in Knoxville, it must be time for the Tennessee Rambler. Don't recognize the engine here. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't been down to the Kneeling Greenway lately, so I hope Grandma's all right. Usually notice if they take her out for holiday trips with the Rambler. She has a trustworthy sort of home across from the volunteer landing off of the Kneeling Greenway downtown. Usual expected crowd here. Started running a few weeks ago and will continue running for a few more weeks in December. Let me check in. I want to see if my seats are available. Well, I'll tell you that the Ticketmaster can learn a few lessons from the Three Rivers Rambler here. It's 30 forms of ID, and your utility bills were not needed to get a pass on the train. So, very good so far. And in spite of the weather, things should be good. The weather, in fact, is supposed to improve just about the time of departure here. I want to show you where I'm hoping to shoot along the trip here. If you remember, the last time I took the Rambler was about 2 years ago, and I was in the one of the cars there. All right. Quite enjoyable, quite decorative, and quite a unique experience. This time, though, I am going to take a different car that I believe, for me, the kind of big boy here, is a bit more scenic. And that's that there. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to taking that car there. Yes, it's going to be chilly, but yeah, the view, the unobstructed view it offers along the route here is the reason I'm here this holiday season, and looking forward to taking the Three Rivers Rambler from the UT campus here to the historic forks of the river. So hopefully there will be no more impediments outside of the weather, and I will be able to enjoy the trip as I did last time here on the Three Rivers Rambler run in this last day of November, as the day after, I should say, UT was defeated by crosstown neighbors Vanderbilt's. So we'll see. I'll let you know. Stay tuned. See you down the tracks. I like the car I'm in much better. It's gonna be a cold sleigh ride though. Wondering, there's a rail yard right below, right beyond the station here. prior to being a shopping center. The University Commons here was at one time a factory. Would you have guessed that? It was a factory converted into a Walmart that is gone and will soon be University of Tennesse Gymnasium. Decked out in festive colors. The public supermarket will stay. As the Three Rivers Rambler makes its way out of the rail yard and heads to the forks of the river by locomotive car. Try to get you too sick. Days of hopping the rails are over for men like myself. Although some of the boys assured me or warned me that if I was going to hop into a open train to maybe catch a few hours of sleep in an open rail car to get out of the wind, they advised me not to do that because there are cruel people in the world and they have a tendency to shut the door on anybody trying to get a free ride through the neighborhood. That is the University of Tennesse Aquatic Center, I believe. No, that's Regal Stadium. That's home to the world champion, the former world champion baseball team at UT, I believe. I believe that's theirs. And that's also the, no, that's just, oh, hey, it's been a while. Regal Stadium is the former home of the Knoxville Smokies. They first began their season there. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Thank you very much. There you go.
Thank you. Water treatment center plan here. I referenced it a few times. It's interesting, there's one on this side of the university, and then there's the one on the other side of downtown Knoxville. So you have water treatment plants here that kind of bookend the downtown Knoxville. Of course, I've referenced it a number of times as I've tried to hike through the hills there. That's the river bluff off of Cherokee Trail there. Beautiful, beautiful views. And not all of the water treatment plant. That's the poor people on the poorer part of town there. If you remember, people who are very particular about their poverty along the Tennessee River and their housing properties, which have probably increased 100-fold in the 2 years that I've been here. Always getting flack from some Batman along the road. The university is planning on a pedestrian bridge across the Tennessee there. To that neighborhood, as you can see, it's getting very gentrified and very Tony. So the former plants and mills over there go down. Howdy! Popular pastime here, and I agree. I've done it myself. I've gone out to the fort and shot the Rambler from the forks of the river on the flip side, and the wildlife park out there just beyond Mead's Quarry. So. Talking about Tony, or Davy, or Mark, or the David. Look at the new housing, student housing, across from UT. This has all been put up in the past 2 years. And it is at the foot, or the base, of my favorite hillside haunt, Fort Dickerson Park. All that is new housing along the Tennessee there, primarily for students. So, if Grandma hasn't sold the place yet, kids might want to tell her it might be time to start packing her bags, or their bags. And head to more affordable places. Below there, that is the Neelan Parkway, I believe. Runs the length of UT. There's me home. There's me old home. Right above there, you can see the pavilion, the shadow of the Ramada there, which was home to me. High atop the Arby's jungle that they called it. An X post, Arby's jungle or Jungle Arby's or something like that. Became such a popular post that Arby's themselves put it on their website. So it's not looking too jungle over there now. Kudzu dies, the green leafy plant that gives it that jungle look, it dies every winter. Much to the dismay of East Tennesseans, it does not stay dead. We're crossing the main road into the Food City Center, Volunteer Stadium. What the delay was with the train tracks there. Falls Landing, I showed you, has a little bit of a competition. This is the parking lot of Volunteer Stadium, Neyland Stadium. It doesn't look like they've begun the entertainment district there. They're going to put in a big old entertainment district there. Take out some parking spaces. There's a Tickle building, engineering building right there. Please do not make fun of the Tickles, because they will have a very nice marina after they graduate from UT and live in very modern buildings with the education that they've earned. Still work to be done over there, but into Falls Landing we go. Volunteers lost to Vanderbilt from Nashville yesterday. So they are singing the Highway 40 blues this morning. The Henley Bridge there connects downtown Knoxville to the south side of town. Most of the new student apartments are on the south side there. And that's been the main source of development along the Tennessee. Kneeling Greenway. You know, I didn't look last time, but there's been quite a number of photographers along the course here. Such a rainy, gloomy, overcast day. I thought they'd perhaps pick another weekend besides this to shoot the steam train in action. Folks along the way. Calhoun's a local East Tennessee establishment. Above is the Gay Street Bridge, the oldest bridge in Knoxville, I believe. It has been closed to any sort of traffic for the past year, but the mayor promises next month it will reopen permanently to pedestrian-only traffic. So, it'd be nice to walk across to the south side. It's doing its own sort of development these days. Coming up to the First Creek Bridge, made famous for me by Cormac McCarthy and his novel Suttree. First Creek. That is a creek that runs throughout Knoxville. It runs throughout Cormac's novel. And it runs by the baseball field, the New Covenant Health Ballpark. It runs past the Broadway Kroger Shopping Center. It's a charming part of downtown Knoxville. Since I've been along here, still having nightmares from the project I lived in, or tried to live in behind me. But, I'm saying the new one's very much better, but it gives me more room to pace and to burn energy, I guess. Cookies are being passed out here along the trip. Life is good. Holidays in Knoxville. All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for being here. All right, hey. For my guess, there's very little remains of the scruffy city of old along the Tennessee. This is one abandoned warehouse that was purchased about a year or two ago and restored, new jobs. It was vacant for the first 2 years when I came to town, but it now employs there. The Governor McWhirters, is that what it's called? I think here it's the Governor Whirters or McWhirters Landing here, beneath the James White Bridge. James White being the pioneer, the first pioneer of Knoxville, Tennessee. An American revolutionary man.
5-minute race for story time. Again, a reminder, we do have a reader in each and every one of our enclosed cars. We do ask that you remain seated during the duration of story time, just so that everyone can enjoy uninterrupted. Your sign that story time is over and you are free to move about again is the train will be back in motion. I'll be back on here to let you know that we have stopped, and until then, just finish up your concession stand purchases and make your way back to your seats. Thank you.
This whole industrial area has been abandoned for the past, 4 years that I've been here. It used to be some sort of plant called the G plant there. Quite extensive, took up a lot of acreage here at one time. You know, it's one of those things, you know, why don't you do something with it? I'm sure city has asked, but somebody's sitting on it. And it's just, it's an eyesore for the city. That I don't find too attractive. But then again, you know, it's like you don't own it. And you know, you got companies like Holston along the river that just build up. You know, it's like you wouldn't want to sell out, would you? This is the other water treatment plant here. Older water treatment plant, you could tell, on the other side of Knoxville. The bookend to the one at UT. I couldn't figure out why the train I caught, the Rambler I caught the other week, stopped here in the hills opposite the Island Home neighborhood. And now I know. It's story time. Along the Rambler. So quite an attraction.
All right, everybody, we have come to a stop here at the beautiful Island Home neighborhood, which is right next to Island Home Airport. This is our story time stop place. We do ask that you do remain seated just so that we can enjoy it uninterrupted. Readers, once your car is settled in, you're good to go ahead and start reading. If I could also get my conductors to please close the doors. Thank you.
Not to be locked down to one car. Quite something, isn't it? Island Home.